Hi everyone, welcome to the Gods Enchantments channel. I am Claire and this is day 2 of our 12 days of crystals. If you are new here, welcome. If you missed day 1, then you might want to pause this video and go back on the channel and watch day 1. We are doing 12 days of crystals leading up to Christmas Eve, learning all about them, thinking how can we use them in our daily life to make things better, and just really talking and looking at beautiful crystals. I mean, what more can you want? So if you haven't already, do click the subscribe button, ring the bell next door to it so that you are notified when the videos go live. In the drop down description box below, you will find the link to my closed Facebook group where I do lots of lives. I'm live in that group every week. I do full moon videos, new moon videos. We talk about ritual crystals. We have crystal treasures events where you can buy all these beautiful treasures that I'm showing you. So do come over and join us. So day 2 of our 12 days is all about blue calcite. One of my absolute faves. I have a flame of blue calcite in my bedroom on my little bedroom crystal altar. I love this gemstone. It is absolutely beautiful. So obviously it is a calcite. So stunning. I love this sphere. It is beautiful. So blue calcite is a great crystal for so many reasons. I mean, it truly is a well-rounded gemstone that a lot of people can enjoy working with. If you are new to crystals, this is a brilliant one to get you started because it has such a soft energy to it. Blue calcite is all-round calming, relaxing, stress relieving. This works really well in combination with lepidolite. So if you have stress, anxiety, depression, and you're looking to work alongside your doctor and add in some crystals, lepidolite and blue calcite are really good as a duo. Great if you suffer with panic attacks. It's really calming to the entire system. It's also a really great gemstone for sleep. So if you suffer with insomnia, if you have trouble getting off to sleep, if you suffer with nightmares and bad dreams and just really sleep is a problem for you and you're like, Claire, I'm needing some sleep crystals. Where should I go? Blue calcite is a great one to have next to your bed. You don't want to have quartzes in your bedroom, like clear quartz and things like that, because the high vibration can actually interrupt your sleep. But this has such a gentle and soothing quality to it. Like I said, I have a flame in my own bedroom and I have a tumblestone under my pillow. Really good for getting a good night's rest, relaxation. Also, if you're someone who does meditation or is trying to get into meditation, maybe you have trouble turning off that monkey brain when you're doing your meditation and thoughts keep flying in and you're like, I really want to do meditation, but I'm just not getting it down. What can help me with that? Sit holding, this would be beautiful to hold you can hold a sphere, a tumblestone, a palm stone, however you want to work with this crystal. Hold it during your meditation and it will just help to quiet your mind, help to bring you into a place of peace and tranquility, allow thoughts that if they do come that they just literally just fade away. It's a very good meditation tool. With journey work, again, if you're just starting with journey work and you're wanting something to shut off the monkey brain, then this is a good one for you. But there are better crystals that we're going to be talking about for journeying. But actual meditation for stress relief, for better sleep, for health. It's also a really good crystal to incorporate into yoga practice for before your yoga and after your yoga. this would be a great gemstone for you to actually work with too. So I love it for all of those reasons. It is so soft and gentle and tranquil. It's a really good one for children. So if you're looking for a crystal to put in your children's room, if you have older kids that are like teenagers and you want to get them a crystal because they're just getting into crystals, this is another really good one. It's also really great for pets. When people say to me, Claire, I want to start crystal treatments for my pets, I do have a video dedicated to that on YouTube that you can go over and watch. But this is the crystal that I recommend regardless of what your animal is and regardless of what you're trying to achieve with your animal and their crystal treatment. This is such a beautiful energy. It's a really good introduction to crystals for kids and for pets because of that sort of softness to it. So it doesn't come in with this really high vibration and start making them ungrounded, which can make, you know, an uncomfortable feeling. It's just so calming. Now, the other thing with this is blue calcite is a wonderful pain reliever. So if you're someone that suffers with an acute or chronic type of pain and you want to incorporate crystals into your holistic healing side of things, then blue calcite would be one to go with. It's really, really good for nerve pain, migraines, any kind of neuralgia, backaches. It's really soothing for arthritis. So again, that's why it's good for us as people, but it's also good for our pets because it treats such a wide range of things energetically. So a really, really great all-round healer when it comes to stuff that causes you pain. Now, the other way to work with blue calcite is if you want to start giving yourself crystal treatments, like actual lay down crystal treatments, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, what would be good crystals to start with? And a lot of people, they're like, oh, should I go for like a full chakra set? And I always say start with one crystal first if you are brand new to crystals, and lay down with that crystal in the appropriate area. So you can color match, for example, with your chakras if you want. You can do it via if you're wanting to do healing in a specific area, or if ever in doubt, you can simply lay your crystal over your heart chakra and lay down for 10 to 20 minutes with that crystal and just get used to the energy, how it flows, how your body feels. Pay attention to any sensations. And what blue calcite is actually capable of is if you work with it in that way, just the one crystal, it's really good at helping you get in touch with your own intuition, get in touch with all your body systems. So as you're laying there with it on you, you can start to sense out where there's some imbalances, where you might need extra healing. So you can actually then design your at-home crystal treatments a lot more effectively because this crystal helps you go in and find the kind of hot spots. Then if you're like, okay, so I've got a bit of pain here or I've got a problem there, you can actually then go and think, okay, Bloodstone's going to be good for that. So next time I lay down and do a crystal healing treatment on myself, I'm going to add in some Bloodstone. And this works as a really good guide. It also opens up your intuition and your upper chakras. So it's really, really good if you like to do oracle cards, tarot cards. It's a very gentle psychic opener. So it's not going to be as powerful and as potent if we use, for example, some Super 7 or we use some amethyst or we use some dambarite. It's not going to come in with that like woof of energy. But what this does is just gently opens you up so that you can actually read your cards and understand your cards better, or your pendulum. So if you're new to divination and psychic work, this is a great companion because what it does is it helps you decipher the meanings behind things. It's less about enhancing your gifts and opening you up to new gifts, and more about taking what you have and allowing you to actually interpret things better. You can also use it to help you interpret messages from your guides while doing readings or while doing pendulum work as well. It's a very, very gentle stone, and you could pair it with some of those more powerful ones to do more intense psychic work. But if you're like, I would just like to be able to look at my card reading and really be able to figure it out a little bit more myself and not have to go and look at a book or overthink it, get more in touch with my own intuition, then this is a great one for you. It's also really good for gentle communication. So when we are working in our throat chakra area, this is not a gemstone that's going to help you shout and holler and stand up for yourself. This is a gemstone that's going to facilitate you to clearly communicate with others. So if you are someone who perhaps feels that you're not being heard, or that you just don't know how to get your point across, and you still want to stay, you know, reasonably soft spoken, but you want to be heard, you want to communicate your needs maybe in a relationship or a friendship, you want to communicate better with your family, but in a very gentle and loving way, then you can work with blue calcite. So for me, this is one that I have in all different forms. I have spheres, a couple of different sizes. I have flames, tumbles, I have a wand, because it has so many uses and you can use the shapes in so many different ways. But you can start with something as small as a tumble stone or a palm stone. Spheres are really great because they give energy off in all directions. In grids, you would use this for any gridding around really peace, tranquility, a happier home with better communication. If you wanted, you could add it into your healing grid. I wouldn't necessarily have it as the focal point. So a generator, for example, in blue calcite, unless you're, mind you, even then for pain, I can think of better things to have as your focal in your grid, but definitely have at least 4 tumble stones in your grid if you're working with healing pain. But it's, like I said, particularly good for gridding in the bedroom, stress, anxieties, home communication. That's where this could be great as a focal crystal in the center of your grid, or as having 4 tumbled versions in your grid itself. So gridding's great with this. Also carrying on your person, wearing it as jewelry. It's one of those crystals that you can wear all the time. Some crystals are a bit too high vibe for some people and they have to only wear them in short bursts. This is a really supportive one that you could literally, you know, have on all day. You could sleep in. Its energy will just come in line with yours and be really, really smooth is the only way I can really describe it. You eventually, it kind of becomes a part of you if you wear it as jewelry. So I like to use bracelets because they're really easy and you can sleep in them if you get like the beaded ones and stuff like that. But there's just so many uses for this wonderful, wonderful crystal. So I really hope you have enjoyed learning about blue calcite today. I will be back tomorrow for day 3. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You can leave me a comment down below and hopefully I will see you over in our Facebook group. So that is it from me. Blessed be.